This is another episode of Fallout 4. And once again, I can't remember where I left off. I guess we'll find out here in a few minutes. I see we're at level 29. I need one more level, get to level 30, then I'm going to level up my character. As I said in my previous videos, I usually do it every 10 levels, unless it's something I really need. So, level 30, I'm going to level up. Next time I level up will be level 40, so on and so forth. Alright, where are we at? Oh, okay, we was at the Beantown Brewery. I remember. So let's go here real quick. Put away any kind of junk we have. There's Trash Can.
Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
Oh, I gotta put that syringe rifle up. I wanna keep it. I'm gonna keep that syringe too. All right. Let's see what we're gonna do today. Talk to Jack Cabot. Go to the Glowing Sea. Clear Hangman's Alley. Travel to Nakano residence. Go to Brotherhood of Steel. I guess we'll do some of these. Some of these here. We'll do Hangman's Alley. Yeah, we'll go there and clear it. Gotcha. Alright, let me scrap a lot of this mess. Clear that way. I think that's it. Now, let me get that out that box. See what's in the refrigerator. Nothing.
You building a collection or something?
Sure, that's all I wanted. Put this up. Where do I want to put it though? I can set it over here. Oh shit. No damn food. Alright. We are done with that. Let's go talk to Preston. Now, you know what? Before we go talk to Preston, let's do these other two. Cause he ain't gonna do nothing but send us on more wild goose chases.
I ever glad to see you. We could really use a hand.
The Minutemen are always happy to help. What did you need?
A pack of feral ghouls has holed up nearby, and some of them have started wandering out lately. If more of them start wandering out this way, we may be overrun. We need someone to clear them out.
Didn't they have a feral ghoul problem last time?
I'm on it. It's as good as done.
I'll be glad to have them gone.
Okay. Now he talking about the feral ghouls are getting out of hand. They might start wandering this way, but look how far they are from them. Ain't no way them ghouls is gonna make it way up there without passing through them other towns. I just don't know. Alright, what's this? Alright, we gotta go this way. I hate when it's raining. I like it better when it's sunny outside. Alright, this is where we're going. This little trailer park over here. It makes a circle, so we're gonna go clockwise, I guess. The New Squirrel, take 2. We're gonna listen to these once I collect them all. It's like a little kid story. Aha.
Something out there.
Red.
Coast looks clear. Going in for it now.
I think there's a hidden door, trap door or something over here too. I hear you. I don't see you. There you go.
That's one way to get this something. Underestimate us again.
Good job, Nick.
Got it.
Nicely done.
Yeah, there's a terminal there, but I don't want to get on it right now. Mhm.
Now you got problems.
Come on out here.
Don't move. You bothering anybody now?
See how that green one brought that one to life when I killed it? That's what they do. Which it really didn't matter because I'd kill him again. I have no problem with that. Oh shit. The hell, man. Power armor suit. It's the T-62. I'm gonna have to come back and get it. T-60, ain't that what I got? No, I got the T-45. I have to come back and get this. I will take that fusion core though. Here's another tape, The New Squirrel. The magazine.
Nice.
The Secretary Charmer. Alright, I think all we need is tape 1. There you go.
Not that it's an option.
Here's the other tape. So let me start these tapes so we can hear the story of the new squirrel. The New Squirrel, tape 1.
Hello, my name is Storytime Simon, and I hope you like stories, because I love to tell stories. This one is called The New Squirrel. Come with me on this magical adventure. There once was a young squirrel named Ricky who lived in a big oak tree in a city park. Ricky was a brown squirrel and lived in the oak tree with all his brown squirrel friends and family. Every day, Ricky would look out from the top of his tree and wonder what kind of squirrels lived in other trees.
Got it. That's it.
Oh, what are you hiding?
I guess that was the end of that one.
Hello, my name is Storytime Simon, and I hope you like stories, because Storytime Simon here. Welcome back. And here it is, part 2 of The New Squirrel. One night, a red squirrel appeared. Hello, my name is Storytime Simon.
I don't think that first one
and
finished.
I hope you like stories, because I love to tell stories. This one is called The New Squirrel. Come with me on this magical adventure. There once was a young squirrel named Ricky who lived in a big oak tree in a city park. Ricky was a brown squirrel and lived in the oak tree with all his brown squirrel friends and family. Every day, Ricky would look out from the top of his tree and wonder what kind of squirrels lived in other trees. The older squirrels warned Ricky that the squirrels in other trees were thieves and liars. They were never to be trusted. Ricky had a rebellious heart and would not form his opinions based on anecdotal evidence. End of holotape. Please insert holotape 2.
There we go.
Storytime Simon here. Welcome back. And here it is, part 2 of The New Squirrel. One night, a red squirrel appeared at the bottom of Ricky's oak tree and woke Ricky and his family. "Oh, please help me," said the red squirrel. "I am lost and have nowhere to go." The elders were quick to turn the red squirrel away, but Ricky scurried down the trunk of his tree and stood firm next to the red squirrel. He yelled up at the elder squirrels. How could you turn him away? Just because he's from another tree? He needs our help. Affected by Ricky's assuredness and determination, the elders agreed to take in the red squirrel. The red squirrel thanked Ricky for standing up for him. "You won't regret this," he said. End of holotape. Please insert holotape 3.
Let's see what happened.
Storytime Simon here with the exciting conclusion to The New Squirrel. "Tomorrow we can get to know each other and become best friends," said Ricky to the red squirrel. The red squirrel made a sound that Ricky took for agreement, and the two squirrels curled up to sleep. Later that night, Ricky woke up to the sound of leaves rustling in the oak tree. He looked around. The red squirrel was gone. Ricky surveyed the landscape below and saw a pack of glowing eyes approaching the base of his tree. Cats! Ricky heard a voice from a nearby tree. It was the red squirrel. "I'm sorry," he said. "They were following me and I couldn't bring them to my tree. They would have eaten my family." As the cats ascended the tree and began to devour Ricky's friends and family, Ricky reflected on his decisions. His last words were, "I really wish I would have trusted my elders." The end.
Poor Ricky. Poor Ricky. Should have listened.
So long as you're carrying it.
Nothing in there.
Yes.
I know I came in here too early.
Sweet.
But it's all good. I'm gonna leave the radio on. You're gonna see why later. Once I start doing the satellite tower. Why is this guy floating? Wow. Well, we'll just let him float there. Now that we did that one, okay, let's go back and report to these folks. Okay.
Were you able to clear out those ghouls?
Took care of those ghouls that were giving you trouble.
You did. That's great news.
Seems to be growing well.
I'm gonna take all these potatoes of yours.
Huh?
I ain't say nothing. Alright, we did that one. Before we go talk to Preston, let's do this last one. Let's see where the hell they want us to go. Alright. The hell do y'all want?
Hey there.
We could really use your help.
Yes, I'm here to help. What's going on?
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone. Stealing our food and supplies. Threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't stand up to them ourselves.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
Hey, you, got a sec?
Of course,
What's up, Nick?
What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nick's. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
You think, you feel. You're more than pretending, Nick.
Yeah, nice of you to say, but your kind don't usually have to deal with someone else's whole life trapped inside their skulls. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it because without them I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
Well, build your own life, Nick.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You've got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
No problem, Nick. Now let's go take care of these raiders. Oh, I hadn't been there yet. Hugo's hole. let's go to the Museum of Witchcraft and walk over there.
You know, fine. Talk later.
Oh, shoot.
Hey.
I'm all ears. Any chance you've rethought helping me close out some Nick Valentine history?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of history are we talking here?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things, hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming, so he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath the sub shop he used as a headquarters.
Oh, shit, Nick.
What's that? Into the devil.
Some bitches interrupted our conversation.
Or someone should make use of it.
All right, Nick, what was you saying?
Hey.
Do something for you?
Hey, Valentine.
Any chance you've rethought helping me close out some Nick Valentine history?
All right, what history?
What kind of history are we talking here?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things, hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming, so he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath the sub shop he used as a headquarters.
Okay. A sub shop. You know what? I remember him.
Eddie Winter was from my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
You don't mean to tell me he used that radiation to...
That's right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. Ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
Of course I'm in.
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
You're a good man. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get Winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's. I managed to snatch from the Cambridge Police Evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. On my way out the door, I spotted an active evidence terminal. I'll bet my hat that terminal is the key to finding the rest of the tapes. Probably worth revisiting any police departments you may have stumbled across in your travels as well.
Okay. Well, let's go do this first. Nicholas. What the hell was that? Let's go up in here first. Torrent. Hugo's Hole. Alright. Hugo's Struggle.
Guys don't bother me anymore. That's good. I think it's... What was that? Can't they read the signs? I think it's time I go back inside the quarry. It's been too long. No, I can't. The guys would never let me in. I could kill them all. No. No, that wouldn't be what it would want. It's time to lay down. Yes, of course. It's next to my bed. I will. It's loaded.
No accounting for taste.
I'm glad they didn't hear that.
Sorry, yeah.
Not exactly subtle, pal.
The hell is that? Oh, it's Torrent. Nick. Nick, how the hell did you get down there? I see you. Is that all? Nope. Alright. Time to go loot these bodies. Where did that go to? Oh, okay. All right. So that's where we gotta go, but let's go loot these bodies real quick. Takes you over there, huh? there's no weight to these, so I'm gonna take them. A lot of more fools to kill. That trap went to.
When was the last time someone came through here?
Requires a key. Alright. Ain't gonna worry about it. Shit. Damn it. I saw that thing right there too. I'm not gonna read all that. I'm just here to kill the raiders. Shit.
Got it.
Should have bought a better lock, huh?
Yes, they should have. Damn it. yourself up.
That's it.
All right, level 30. Cool. Let's level up. I already know for sure I want to get this up. And oh man, I need to be level 40, but that's all good. Gotta get this armor up. I don't really need that. I do want that. I mean, I got level 4. Alright, I got one more. Let's see. Let's see what else I want. Yep. Definitely needs that. So, I think we're good. Right about that. It's on.
It's all right. I'm sure the rocks at the bottom will break your fall.
Now, I don't have to go in here. But I think I should anyway. Some kind of gas or something down here.
Hey.
There's something you need.
That's going to make me start hallucinating. All right.
This place could give a mutant nightmares.
All right, we just woke my fools up. Sorry, I had to light you up, Nick. Look at this.
Anyone you walk away from.
Somebody's arm just floating.
We going for a dunk?
Yep. Like a little hole down here somewhere. Here you go. Targets bleed and are poison. Exceptional damage. That look nasty, boy. Definitely wouldn't want to get stabbed by that. Alright, let's get the hell up out of here. Oh, Nicholas. Oh, shoot. Let's see. Wrong way. I did pick up a note or something.
Tim, good job on keeping things under wraps. We've taken your advice and have asked the other project managers to meet you at Station 4. Stall them if they arrive before we get there. They haven't been told anything. We are very close to accomplishing our goal. Please be patient. You will be rewarded in time.
So let's find out if we got, I can't remember if we picked up a key or not. There's a key that's supposed to go to that door that we passed earlier. So let's just see if we got it. That trap was for.
Don't have the key.
Nope, I didn't get the key, so. Sorry, Nick. I was about to say, how the hell did I get heavy, but I picked up that damn gun. Nuka-Cola World. Okay. I guess when I get done with Nick's helping Nick out, we can go ahead and go to Far Harbor and complete it. Then afterwards we'll come back and do some more, oh excuse me, on the main map, and then we'll go to Nuka-Cola World.
Did you have any luck with those raiders?
I took care of those raiders for you.
Really? Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be growing well. I need to assign someone to this.
Someone's already assigned to it, man.
I need to assign someone to this.
Alright, let's go talk to Preston now. We've completed all 3 of his tasks. And I know he's going to give us 3 more. Modern Hearth. Okay, what's all this?
Yes?
Nothing.
Hey there.
Apparently the castle's been trying to get you on the radio. Some kind of situation over there. Better go see what's going on.
Okay.
What now? What now?
Here's where they are. I hope you can help them. We've got to show people they can count on the Minutemen again.
What now?
We've got to show people the Minutemen can really help them. I got word of a settlement that needs our help. Let me show you on your map. Do what you can to help them. It's the only way we're gonna rebuild people's trust in the Minutemen.
Alright, Preston. So we're not gonna do the old guns right now. We're gonna do what Nick wanted to do. Report to Paladin Dan.
Let's hope they don't mistake us for ghouls.
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
Why did the Brotherhood send it here?
We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon? Man's a lunatic.
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
That's not what I came here for, but...
You building a collection or something?
We'll play along.
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gun.
Shut up. Come on now. I guess we'll get on board this thing.
Paladin Danse is waiting for you inside, Drew.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes.
That's where the Institute is, right there.
When we take on the Institute, they've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll learn. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactics will know how to make a difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Stay close to me and answer all of his questions.
Can't believe they let me use this gun and there's no one to shoot. Alright, we just discovered Boston's airport. This was a wasted use of gun, cause
it's been far too long since I've been aboard. Alright, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
Still searching for them.
Just let me know when you manage to get your hands on them.
I got you, Nick. Figure out how to get off that damn.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current order?
And await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else, or was everything I said understood?
Not even a hint? Come on. I deserve it.
Look, all I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided us. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait until Elder Maxon addresses the crew. Now dispense with the questions. It's time to get to work. Understood? That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
You know, I'm gonna skip out on the questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
You disgust me. Not much of a sight yourself.
Who talking that shit? Was that you?
On your way, soldier.
Better stop talking to my boy like that.
No accounting for taste.
Welcome aboard, Elder Mac.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And our beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. You'll be on report before...
Elder Maxson.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
For those of you that don't know, this guy here, Elder Maxson,
System Delta's at 100%.
he
Secondary
was on a
Delta's
previous
standing by.
Fallout game. I believe it was Fallout 3. But in Fallout 3, he was just a kid. And he ran this
You look worried. Is something bothering you?
settlement
I was just thinking that
of kids called I think it was called Little Lamplight on Fallout 3, and he was the leader of that little settlement. It was nothing but kids there.
Green across the board, sir.
And when you became a certain age, you were kicked out of the settlement. So he's all grown up now.
We've got a lot of work ahead of us,
Paladin.
brother.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxson?
Maxson seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxson's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
Okay.
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
Well, come back when you've got the time.
Nick?
Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
No.
Not now.
No problem. Let me know when you're ready.
Just trying to talk to Nick.
On the promotion night.
We should stock up on supplies before we begin our next mission.
Well now, wondered when I'd see you again.
Who's that? Oh.
Welcome back, Paladin. Welcome home.
Glad to hear someone say that. Listen, I didn't have a chance to thank you properly before. I'm not sure I still have a place here. I've been away for too long. Maybe I'm not cut out for the Brotherhood anymore. But I'll give it time. I owe it to you and to my team. Thank you for giving me another chance.
I think that was Nick that said
there.
something.
Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago.
This is my suit of
I
power
can
armor.
fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk. Got it.
I will come back to get it.
Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Alright, let's meet these fools.
Step forward,
man.
Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
Yeah, I don't want your work.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
I got you.
Proctor Tegan.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew. Plenty of work if you need it.
Oh, he's not gonna sell me anything
You haven't
right now.
lived until you tipped the Gromit with a vertebrae.
Proctor.
Now that's
So,
a challenge.
you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
And you're not either, legless woman.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Come on. If we're going to be working as a team, we should get to know each other better.
I guess I can't argue with that. I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
You weren't aboard the Prydwen?
The Prydwen wasn't under Maxson's command at the time. It wasn't even in the Capital Wasteland. If she'd had been there, the battle wouldn't have been such a challenge. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
Your power armor helped you survive the fall?
Yeah, it took the brunt of the impact. But I don't know if I'd call it surviving. The suit was trashed after it landed, and I lost both of my legs. Haven't walked since. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
You are excused.
You building a collection or something?
Dick, I'm minding my own business now. So hard to interact with this stuff when you're standing up. Alright, let's go meet some more food.
You'll get used to sleeping comfortably underneath massive containers of highly flammable gas.
Who gets comfortable with that?
I'm worried about these recruits. Too young, too green. Like the initiates back in my day.
Let's meet this fool here.
Excuse me, Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What?
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxson wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Oh, really?
Doesn't it feel good to be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood?
Please, finish your introductions by all means. But I do hope you'll consider assisting me when you're done.
Mm-hmm. Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
No.
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
What? Okay. Let's be sarcastic with this one.
Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college. I mean, I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and
That hardly qualifies, so I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Only to defend myself.
if my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
All right. Let me grab your shit.
Why are you
no accounting for taste?
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word, brother, across the colony.
Good to see you again, Knight. Anything I can do to help?
No.
Medical report. Knight Captain Cade reported. I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. Are you feeling
What's
well,
becoming
soldier?
apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous. I've turned over all of my data to Lancer Captain Kells, along with my recommendations for developing effective countermeasures for these synths. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much it will help, given the fact that the real enemy are the synths that could be hiding among us.
Alright, you guys, this is where I'm gonna pick up tomorrow. I have to go and get ready for work. See you then.